Here is my new Lada Niva project. Leave me a comment below and let me know what year you think this is, and I'll let you know later on in the video what it is. So this is a Lada Niva 4x4, little SUV that was built in Russia by Vaz. You may not have heard of Lada before. They had a car and an SUV, and they've had a few different vehicles. This particular Niva body style was made for many, many years. So I picked this up recently from a friend of mine. Give you a little tour of it. We have some, maybe I'll show you some of the quirks and features. This feature is a bunch of flat tires. We've actually got 3 flat tires at the moment. So the feature is one tire holds air. Nice, hey? This was in a farm field, a farmyard, and for some reason there's like some gravel that's in like these little channels here and twigs. Some of that stuff had kind of blown off driving it here. Just a little bit down there in the radiator. Got these fancy headlights. We don't have the glass in the way to slow down the light from coming out, so I think these are extra bright headlights. Yeah. The hood doesn't open like traditional hood, it opens like supercars. So in the case of the Dodge Viper, opens kind of like that. So very, very nice feature to have. It's kind of like a Viper. Got here, I got lots of just random junk here laying around. Step 1 is going to be pressure washing and spraying and cleaning this thing. And looking at it from the driver's side here too. A lot more of that. A buddy of mine parked this about 10 years ago. 10 or 11, I can't remember. But while it was parked, somebody stole the clutch fluid reservoir and hose that was right here. It went down and somebody stole the alternator out from under there. So it needs clutch fluid reservoir, it needs the alternator, and then one of the axles broke, which is, I think, the main reason why this was parked. So if we take a look inside, I've got a spare axle there. Check this out. It came with the original Niva 4x4 FI owner's handbook. That's a pretty neat touch. The hood doesn't close right because it got bashed in the corner there when it was parked for a decade. Then the hood hits the wipers and stuff, so I'm either going to have to adjust that or find another hood. It's got a few speed holes here. This hole here I think is good for the extra brake cooling for the rear. You know how when you're at those high speeds in your performance SUV, you need some extra cooling. And listen to this door closer. And tell me if you think this is a Lada Niva or a Mercedes G-Wagon. Oh yeah. Just close your eyes and listen to that, and you're probably thinking Mercedes G-Wagon. We got some spiders living up in here. Got some mice living in there. I think they're living. Maybe they're dead. I don't know. We're gonna clean this up real soon and find out. Here's the back seat. Some extra parts there that belong to my friend. There's the grill. It's broken a little bit, but you can see the good Lada logo there. Let's take a look at the gauges. We have about 175,000 kilometers there. There's your HVAC controls. Simple switches, easy to use with gloves on. And look at this. 3 manual gear shift levers. That is sweet. So we've got the 5-speed transmission up there. Then the little one is the differential. There's actually a differential locker if you pull it back. And then the third one here is the transfer case. You have low range, high range, and neutral. This particular one has a sunroof. Headliner's in very good shape. Could use a little scrubbing. Passenger side. A little bit of rust there. I've seen worse, to be honest. I'm not yet sure if I'll fix some or all of that. If we look on the passenger side, same kind of thing. Pretty dirty. We'll give it a good cleaning. back there. I'm not quite sure what these parts are for, but I think he said that's 46 Ford parts maybe. My buddy's got a couple of vehicles out there. Found some evidence of mouse activity here. I'm not sure where they went. Haven't seen them yet. Maybe they'll pop out at some point. I don't know, some other random parts there. And if we take a look in the back here, you can see 1.7i, which is the 1.7 liter fuel injected engine. Here it says Lada Niva 4x4. There's no keyhole or anything. You have to open this from the inside. There's a lever in there. So inside we got a piece of carpet and some miscellaneous parts that belong to my friend. And I think we had some mouse activity, maybe taking a leak on this parcel shelf here. Gives you a little look. Oh yeah, and this wiper too. I thought this was kind of interesting. See how the wiper would normally go back and forth? Well, this one's super fancy. It can go down here and just, you know, maybe you could modify it. You could clean your license plate too while it's down there. So did you leave a comment? Let me know what year you think this is. This is a 1997. I know it's hard to tell just by looking at it because they made these for decades and decades. Anyway, if you want to see more Lada Niva content, subscribe, give me a like, and leave a comment below, and we'll see you again.